are here at FINA behind the bar. Jay, I am very excited. I've never been behind the bar before.
Oh, really? Well, welcome behind the bar.
Thank you. And today we have two special guests as well, Daryl and Erica.
Hi. Hey, guys.
Thank you for coming.
Doing?
Glad to be here. Thank you.
Glad to have you.
And so today we are talking about mixed drinks and cocktails. So to start off, Jay, we're going to get into the classics, the old school drinks that we're so used to. So first, let's talk about glasses. I really want to talk about specifically the uses of the glasses, if you will, kind of.
Well, I can run you through all the glassware that can be used behind the bar. So the first glass that we have here is called a snifter. It's for after dinner drinks, brandies and cognacs. It's nice and wide, so the brandy or the cognac can really aerate. The second glass that we have is a Pilsner glass and also called a beer glass, which is mainly for beers. This glass is a champagne glass or champagne flute for sparkling wines and champagne. This is a traditional wine glass on the stem for the wine to be swirled and smelled. This is a mixed drink glass or rocks glass. And we have a traditional martini glass right here. That's used for martinis and anything served straight up.
So as a bartender, Jalil, let's talk about the tools you need behind the bar.
Well, mainly what you need a shaker. This is a strainer. We have a jigger, which has 1 ounce on one side, and the other side has 2 ounces, where you can measure the alcohol.
And what is it called again?
Jigger.
Jigger, okay.
Yeah. You have a pint glass that's gonna be used for shaking your cocktails.
Gotcha.
Behind the bar, you have to have a wine key also, and some good ice. And that's about it.
Good ice.
Yeah.
All right, so if you're ready to get started, the first drink, I believe, is...
Well, today we
Cosmo?
say we're going to make a Cosmo.
Cosmo
It's a
first?
classic. People know about Cosmo. It's pretty popular, and I just want to refresh people and show them how Cosmo is made.
Okay. You guys cool with Cosmos? Absolutely.
You ready for a Cosmo? Okay. All right, so for Cosmo today, we're going to be using some good quality lemon vodka. We have triple sec. We have sour mix, which is basically sugar and lime juice. We have fresh lime juice and some cranberry juice. Okay?
Okay.
So first thing you do, you take your shaker. You put your ice in your shaker.
Now, did you want to talk about, as you walk through that, did you want to talk about alcohol and what it's made of? Can we touch base on that?
Yeah, a lot of people don't know what alcohols are made of. Vodka is actually traditionally made of potatoes out of Russia. You can also use any kind of grains, but the traditional way of making vodka would be potatoes. Okay? So
That's interesting to know.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So as I said today, what we're going to do, I can eyeball everything myself, but I'm going to use the jigger so, you know, people are aware of. So
He's
I'm going
a
to
pro.
start.
He eyeballs it all.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm going to start with the 2 ounces of the lemon vodka. I'm going to put 1 ounce of the triple sec, 1 ounce of the sour mix, 1 ounce of fresh lime juice, and 1 ounce of cranberry juice. Okay? So at this point, your cocktail is finished.
It's made, okay.
So you take your pint glass, you shake it. All right, and what I did, when I make a cocktail on the, straight up, I chill the glass first, which is just water and ice. So you can see the glass is nicely chilled. Shake it a little bit more. Where's my strainer? Get my strainer. Pour it. You see the nice pink color to it?
Mm-hmm.
What I'm going to do is I pre-cut some lemon twists.
Okay.
Okay, that'll be my garnish for it. We'll put it right there.
Oh, that's
And
pretty.
see
Let's give it to
what Erica daren't think about it.
I'll help you out with that.
Santé.
Okay, and we're going to get their response.
That's awesome.
Good.
Okay,
Good.
okay, good.
So we just finished up the Cosmo, and we're getting ready to talk about the Manhattan. So Jay, take us into that.
Okay, Manhattan cocktail is a classic, very simple. We're using some Tennessee whiskey, sweet vermouth, and a little bit of bitters, and the garnish would be cherries. Okay, so you start off. That's the kind of cocktail I don't shake, you know, because
Gotcha.
some people say that you might bruise the whiskey. So everything gets made in the rocks glass. So you take your ice.
You said they say you might bruise the whiskey.
Yeah, you don't want to shake it because you know the ice might just bruise the liquor. So you want to be very gentle and just stir it into the glass.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
So-
a different term. I've never heard that. But
So what we do, we have whiskey. We put 2 ounces of whiskey. Put it straight into the glass. We have sweet vermouth, which would be 1 ounce.
So as you're making these, like when people say on the rock straight, what are we talking about? Is this
Well,
on the rock?
This would be on the rocks, yeah, because it's a rocks glass and there's ice, so it's served on the
Gotcha.
rocks. If it's straight up, it'll be served like the first cocktail, the Cosmo. By the way, you guys enjoy the
It
Cosmo,
was
huh?
awesome.
Yeah, this is straight up cocktail, no ice, just chill, served in a martini glass.
Right.
Okay. Then we have bitters. Bitters is just extracts of different herbs. Just a couple of drops because a little bit goes a long way. We'll just take a spoon and just stir it gently. You can use different. You can use bourbon. You can use some different whiskeys, but Tennessee whiskey is usually what the recipe calls for.
And whiskey, is that made of anything important we want to know about?
Well, it's made of mainly barleys. You know.
Barley.
Okay, you just shake it gently. Take 1 cherry as a garnish. Put it right in there. Take a little straw for those guys to taste.
All right.
This is my favorite part.
And here you have the Manhattan.
Awesome.
Oh, wait, you want to
Okay, great. It's good.
It's good?
Awesome.
Okay. Do you feel it in Manhattan right now?
I really do.
Good.
Times Square.
Times Square,
That's really good, Jay.
isn't it? Thank
I
you.
think this is my favorite.
Yes.
All right. Joining us now, I have a new guest, Bob. You all might remember
Hey,
Bob,
Bob, how
from
you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
the barbecue show. So
See y'all having fun. Got cab service for them, don't you?
Yes.
drink responsibly, right? Okay, next drink is gin martini. So Jay, let's talk about what's in that drink.
Well, it's a gin martini. It's a classic again. Again, I chill my glass. Most of the martinis get served straight up. The traditional martini is made of gin. In this case, I got Plymouth, which is a really nice house and my favorite gin. And then we have Plymouth gin, and we have some dry vermouth. Earlier on for the martini, for the Manhattan, we used some sweet vermouth. This is a dry vermouth. It's pretty much the same thing, but it's not as sweet. So all we need for this cocktail is the chilled martini glass, the gin, and the sweet vermouth. And as a garnish, what you can use is green olives, which mainly people order with olives, and then you can use pearl onions. And in this case, this martini would be called a Gibson. Okay. So as I said, you have a chilled martini glass. Get rid of the ice. Oops. We have the dry vermouth, and all you do when people order martinis, they say dry. So most of the time, I don't even use the dry vermouth. I just coat the glass from the inside, just to give it a little flavor, a little taste. And then what I do is I take my shaker to get my ice. Fill it about 3/4. Okay. Take my jigger, measure my gin. In this case, you put about 4 ounces.
That's a lot.
Yeah. 2, 4, and I always add a little bit if I like it. Again, what we're gonna do is instead of shaking it, we're gonna stir it very gently, so the gin won't get bruised.
I don't understand bruise, Jay. I mean, really, what does that mean? Like, really?
Well, some people like it stirred, some people like it shaken, you know. But I guess I get used, to, stirring my martinis. So
What is it, water it down a little bit?
Yeah.
There you go.
The thing is,
Okay.
bruised is like the liquor doesn't taste as fresh and
Okay.
it's too iced down. Some people don't like it that way.
Right.
But you know, I guess it's like James Bond, right? He likes it shake,
I don't know what James Bond like.
shake it. And it's very simple. You just stir. You just pour your gin into the glass. And in this case, I'm just gonna use the olives and just garnish it with the olives.
And simply putting this drink in there and just swirling around will give that a taste.
Exactly. It won't, you know, the dry vermouth won't overwhelm and, you know, overpower the gin. And
Gotcha.
just give it a little zing. Okay.
Who's up next?
Awesome. Yes, I
Classic
am.
gin martini.
Yes, this is going to be a treat.
I guess it's a winner again. Huh?
This
Now,
is
if he puts
awesome.
it
Good.
back again.
Okay.
This is awesome.
Okay.
It's good. It's great. It's
Okay.
great. It's awesome.
Thank you.
And that is a dry martini.
That's a dry martini. Yeah.
That is good.
Erica's tasting.
You gotta like gin. You know, a lot of people don't like gin, but you know, you can also make it. A lot of people, you know, like the martini is usually with gin when you don't mention anything. But if you're at the restaurant, people would mention what they want. They may want a vodka martini.
Yeah, I think most of the time too. Most of the time when I first ordered the martini, I was shocked when I got gin because everybody thinks a martini is like, you know, the different types of martinis you have with vodka. So I was surprised when I got that gin. I told them they had me the wrong drink.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you really got to declare, right? That you
Yeah,
want
and then,
vodka
you know,
martini.
nowadays, you know, people get fancy with the vodka, so they specify, you know, which vodka they want, you know.
Is that, and I know you said this is what I have heard as far as top shelf, and I know you said that's kind of passe, more like high end.
Yeah.
So that makes a difference, a big
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah, some people have their preferences when it comes to vodka. So, you know, if you carry, you know, most of the bars out there have about 5, 6 different vodkas. So there's always vodka to please, you know, the crowds.
Gotcha. Alrighty then, we are going to move on to a mimosa. All right, Bob, you're up. We're going to prepare this drink for you, mimosa. So
Mimosa, very popular drink, especially when you go out to brunch. Very, very easy to make. Actually, what I'm going to do while I'm at it, I'm going to show you how to open up a bottle of champagne. Okay, so this is actually what we're using is Prosecco. It's not really champagne. It's a sparkling wine from Italy. Okay, so when you pick a bottle of champagne or sparkling wine, there's always a tear tape to take out. So that's the first step. You take that out. So this allows you to remove the capsule from the top. When you open a bottle of champagne, you have to be conscious that there's pressure here. So
Right.
if I do this, for instance, and open it,
not
something
towards
bad
me.
might happen. So always protect yourself. That's number one. So now you have that little metal thing that protects the cork, actually that prevents the cork from popping out.
right.
So usually there's like 6 twists. Okay, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you have it open. At this
Wow.
point, it becomes very dangerous because you know the pressure can release the cork. So you always have to protect yourself and make sure that you hold it. Okay,
Okay.
you hold it from this way, and what you do, you don't want to move the cork. All you want to do is like twist the bottle from the bottom and hold on to the cork and release the CO2 that's there.
You are awesome, Jay.
Uh-huh. And as I said, mimosa is very simple. Earlier on today, I squeezed some fresh orange juice. Very easy. You put a count of like, let's say 2 ounces. I'm not using the jigger this time, but you can eyeball it. Very simple. You get your champagne. And at this point, it might foam a little bit. So you want to be very gentle with it and just pour it slowly into the champagne glass or the flute. There
That
you
looks
go.
good.
Bob, are you ready?
That
I am
looks
ready.
great.
And then as a garnish, I have some fresh orange slices, which I'm going to use. And that's it. There
That's
you have
nice. That looks
Bob,
great.
you're up.
it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Santé.
Thank you. Cheers.
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 It's very good.
Oh God.
It's good.
that
It's
looks
nice and refreshing. I mean, it's the kind of cocktail you can also have in the middle of the afternoon, you know, hanging out with your
On
friends.
the plane in the morning too.
Exactly. Exactly.
Alrighty, we are going into break now, and next segment we'll be talking about Jay's originals that he serves here at Fina. So stay with us. We'll be right back.